Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. And in the last episode, we made our way through the southern swamp, because of potions were involved, slow my speech. We had to give a potion to Kume from Kutake, because she was knocked down by the Skull Kid in the forest, so that we can actually use a boat, which is what we're going to be using in this episode. But we did a couple of other things as well. We are in town because we saved the old lady, we played a bit of lottery, and right before we leave town, I'm going to be grabbing this 5 rupees, and talking to this guy, because we couldn't do this before. This is pretty much the only thing I'm going to be doing before I leave town, really. La 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 la. Wait for it. They said I was much too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad now. Now I am sad. Now just think about the past to keep my mind off the bad. Ah, yes, I will do that. Dear spectator, long ago I was in an animal troop with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join that? 'Cause a man is an animal to my boy. Yeah, the music doesn't actually play when he sings that. That's kind of annoying. Could have restarted that so it actually worked. They were all great, but there was one thing that I didn't like about it. Why was the dog needed? Because something was wrong with me. I couldn't sing that. I'm stuttering. So I'm the scat man. I can do it, so can you. Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. He always had a stellar troop no matter what animals he had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask, but I no longer need it, so I'll give it to you. You are a horrible person. You stole this of a dog, and for what? How did you even get it out scot-free? Maybe that's why you have no shoes. Yeah, Guru is a messed up bastard in this one. But yeah, I was going to do this at the end of the last episode, but we were coming up close to time, so I thought we'd squeeze it at the start here. The leader was a good instructor. His members matured quickly, and they became adults in an instant. Sorry for that mini burp while there. I guess he's drunk in the middle of the night. That's probably why he's spilling his tales of woe. You listen to Guru's bitter tale, in return you got the Bremen mask. But it's not really useful for us right now, but it's something that we can do. And he's already complete. That was easy. So already some noteworthy progress there, but we are done in town for now. So now it's time to go back to the boat cruise and take it. I always seem to have problems navigating that menu. I just want to press A multiple times. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, I was going to be doing this as well, and I would have ended off right when we entered the next area, but I was coming up the time, things didn't go as planned, so there, Bob's your uncle. And Tinkle's your map, I guess. No, this is the wrong person. Of course it is. For some reason I keep thinking he'll give me a Picto box, but I'll get it here. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. In a special deal just for you, I'll let you take this cruise for free. Ah yes, we got a special going on right now, so we're giving this out for free for those who take the cruise for the first time. Ah, so we get a free cruise and a camera. Interesting, that. Yes, if you look at the bottom screen, well, I say bottom screen, I've got them overlaid on the top screen, but you'll notice that our view button has now permanently changed to the camera function. They're both intertwined into one, so this is also permanently equipped. So, yeah. We have 6 item buttons instead of 3. We have twice the item buttons than the N64 original. You can tap it to look through it, or, you know, just do not press A to use your usual viewfinder, like first-person view, and press A to snap a picture. You can snap only one pictograph at a time, so that has not changed, but you can retake it as many times as you like. If you take a nice picture from the boat, take it to that fella over there. Or I could dismount, take a picture elsewhere within the swamp, take it back, and you wouldn't know the difference, because it would be such a good photo, you wouldn't know what to do with it. Alright, the boat's leaving. Yeah, so that's what my plan is. Welcome to... I didn't have time to read that, so I probably cut myself off mid-sentence, but yeah. We can look around, it's all fine, except for the fact that, well, you know... He's just looking at us. You know, considering that those eyes are similar to the eyes on Majora's Mask, I have to wonder, does Skull Kid see everything we do? I bet that's a theory that hasn't been made yet. But yeah, as I said with the first-person view, our camera is basically first-person view, but the viewfinder for the camera does disappear after a while. All it does is pretty much allow us to press A to snap. So again, it is pretty handy that they've infused certain things together so it doesn't, you know, clog space in the item boxes. Plus, the items have obviously been redesigned and reorganised as well.
Turn ahead and you'll see a rowdy big octoblock in the way. The only way out is through. We'll be nudging the big guy momentarily, so hold on.
They put spikes on the bow of the ship in order to stab it. And notice that the water is purple here. Yes, this water will actually hurt us if we swim in it. The other side, well, that's becoming diluted water. It's not poison yet, but it's getting there. And there's monkeys here.
We have now arrived at the Deku Palace. The swamp water is poisonous here, so please watch your step. Are you disembarking?
Indeed I am, and the game does it automatically for us, which is nice.
You have strange powers now. I've been watching you from the forest. Lately, this swamp filled with poison water. Wood through temple across swamp strange, but me no able to find temple entrance. Temple for Dekus only. Brother went to Deku Palace to find temple, not go well. Now brother captured by Deku. Brother in palace, he in swamp in big danger. Help!
Interesting. We will save him, good sir. You have asked for my help, I will do just that. Woodfall Temple is above the waterfall. Take the path in front of Deku Palace. Ah, yeah. That ledge over there, we'll get to that once we, get to that. How do we get up there, boy? The Deku Palace. This is some jazzy music. Hyrule Radio. Smooth jazz. Actually, this is Terminus, so I don't think we're going to get the FM here.
This is the Deku Palace of the Deku Kingdom. There is no place for outsiders.
Well, why if I transform right in front of you then? What are you going to do about that?
This is the Palace of the Deku Kingdom. Only those on official business may enter. But you may enter to see the public humiliation of the foolish monkey who angered our king. Follow the hole straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any areas whatsoever.
Yeah, I fooled them. In a palace garden ahead. Well, we're supposed to go in the front way, so we'll listen to them for now. Into the royal chamber. We'll check the other gardens later, so we just won't tell them. You can't stop me from exploring. Oh boy. I've got him tied to a post, and he's even being pulled down by gravity. That cannot be comfortable. In fact, how do they even time up that bloody high? Did they totem pole themselves? Because even these guys are too stubby to reach. Also, I don't know why you have fire. You guys are kind of weak to that.
The tiny princess only recently learned to play the Deku pipes. His Royal Highness was so proud of her. I saw it! That monkey in the palace entering the temple at night! But only the monkey came back out.
What, tonight? Or the night before?
Rumor has it that the monkey ate the princess. How frightful!
I don't think that's possible.
Only the royal family members can enter the sunken temple, so it's obvious that the monkey was using her!
Whoa. You're a big dude. You know what, I've got to get a picture of the king. Maybe I don't want that picture because he's showing his underside to me. Yeah, that's more royal. I haven't seen your face before. Are you visiting? Usually I don't allow the likes of you in my royal chamber, but today is different. We're about to punish the foolish monkey who kidnapped the Deku princess. He has insulted the royal family. I'll show him what happens when you do that. That foolish monkey is up in that cage. Take a good look at his face. Now that our beloved princess is missing, the king has been unable to keep his cool. I fear the princess may be caught up in some kind of trouble, just as that monkey claims. But in his current state, the king can't even send troops to look out for her. What are we to do? Find someone to do it? Other than the guards? I don't know. Could ask me. I'm a good chap. I'm helpful. Because clearly there's something wrong here.
They keep saying I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not gonna bring the princess back. They not care for the princess or fall victim to a monster. Please, believe my words.
Oh dear. That's not cool. Well, removing our mask isn't going to be helpful, so we can't really take these guys on. They're going to swarm us. So... Oh, hello there.
Was my brother alright?
He's kind of tied up, but seems fine-ish. He hasn't been harmed at the moment.
Did you see the entrance to cage?
There was a big gap behind him.
We know a secret route there. It is secret route from outer garden entrance. By entrance into a place, no can reach it. Need beam from bean cellar. Live beneath palace garden.
Which one? There's two.
Understand my meaning?
I guess.
You're smart. Plant bean south palace outer garden. You'll figure out rest. Hurry, save brother.
Fair enough. I don't know how you got in here and they allowed you to walk away, but fair enough. So we're going to have to actually check these gardens. I want to do the left one first. Left from when we enter, that is. Reason being is that, well, for one thing, we've got to dodge these guys. In the N64 version, because of the resolution, they actually have sight dots. Then you know where they can actually see you, but obviously due to the higher graphical, well, maybe not resolution, but in terms of fidelity of the graphics and the clarity of the graphics in the 3DS version, they do not have those sights. How did you see me from there, mate? This is where some of my plans could actually get derailed for the episodes. Like I said, we'll still do everything possible.
I told you not to enter any areas other than the royal chamber. It's a very rare occasion now you're allowed to enter. Do as I say. Follow the horse straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any areas whatsoever.
And yet, no matter how many times I get chucked out, you will always let me in. Yeah, these guys don't learn. I don't play by the rules. Screw the rules, for I have money, madam. God damn it. I'm not taking my time here. Let me get back past the first room. We pretty much did it. Alright, so we have made it past the first room. Now for the second room. We want to get over there, because there is a heart piece over there. Not exactly what we need, but it's something I definitely want. Let's slalom through here. Make sure... Oh god, this guy doesn't see us. Hopefully I am out of range here. I won't get seen. I mean, they can't get me. They'll have to cycle around. I don't think they're that smart. There's some rupees in the middle, but I don't know if I want to risk that because there are two guards right here. I will admit that the fixed camera doesn't help too much, and you can't actually change the camera here. I haven't been using the 3DS circle pad that much, but before I get caught, I'm going to swag this up. You can see him bobbing behind me. That is another heart piece. Kick me out, good sir. I can go without the rupees. Alright, so that was optional. We need to go into the right garden, because there was nothing in the left. There is a change in the Japanese original, though, and I don't know if it was the same in the 3DS version as well. You have to go in the left in order to get to the right. They changed how you actually go for it, but I saw that rock pop in. The heck? Also, easy money. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Remember, we need to find a bean seller, so it gives you money just so you can do what you need to do. Kind of ironic, considering that you would expect, well, if you need the bean seller, you're going to have to find a bit of money first. But they just give you the money before you even do the sequence. So it's like, okay. Wait, I might be fine. Yes! He went the other way. I'm good. Right, let's go through here. Camera would be nice if it orientates. Don't need to waste time with the 1 rupees. Yeah, because up here, these two ledges, that is where you would pop out and then go into another hole in order to get into where we're heading towards in the Japanese version on the N64 version. Yeah, things get confusing with Majora's Mask, I will admit. A few more rupees here, don't need them. Let's just hop down the hole and get to where we need to be. Haha! They've also changed how you go through, because there's normally a warp point here. This is where we would normally enter in the N64 original, but for the remake, they changed it so you spawn right in front of the guy. I don't know why, that's just how it is. Well, you're the first customer I've had in a long time. Do you need any magic beans? They sprout leaves as soon as you water them. That they do, they do. I'll give you 1 free sample, so try planting it in some soft soil. You can always buy more. I think in the original you do have to pay for it, which is why those rupees are there. But we definitely want to buy more anyway, because there's some things we can do with these. And I need to buy 2. Remember, even special beans need water to grow, because if you remember in Ocarina of Time, we plant them, and then 7 years later, they grow into beans. We only have 3 days, not even that. So we can't wait for them to grow. We need to speed up that process. They are magic beans, so there might be other ways that we weren't able to do before. You can get to the outer garden from over by the fountain. Find the soft soil, and there you can use it. You can plant the beans whenever you want, but if you don't water them, their leaves won't grow. So that's the trick. So I want to buy one more. And yeah, he gives us an in-depth tutorial, but as I said, the one in front of the tourist centre pretty much sells these, but this is how we first unlock it because he gives us a free sample, so he gives us the ability to use them. Even though Link should be able to use them anyway, because, you bump into him on the way to Zora's River during Ocarina of Time as a kid, so how would Link forget that? I guess he just needs to brush up because he's not a green thumb. Yep, just gave me the tutorial again, don't need that. Oh, hello there. Dang it, I missed. But yeah, there's also a new exit put in front of this water. I'm pretty sure this isn't in the original, because you have to pretty much hop out of the garden, get caught to shortcut your way out, and then make your way around. That portal behind this sign, this little puddle of water here, will actually take us to where we need to go anyway. So it just, saves you from getting caught and going around. It's a bit of a shortcut. So, little bit not leaving it a mystery, but you're probably going to go there anyway because that's what you need to do, so it just cuts the fat for you, making you go under because you're already underground. Please feel free to take our fresh spring water with you, the Swamp Tourist Center. So what we want to do is get our magic beans, which I'm going to pop there, and then pop here. Funnily enough, we can't use them as a Deku Scrub. Even though his clientele at the Swamp Center is to give him the Deku Scrubs. Makes sense to me. So we have to be a human anyway. It makes no sense. But that didn't do anything. So now what we're going to have to do is go and get some water here, which we couldn't do before in Ocarina of Time because I guess the water wasn't spring water, it was just fresh. Even though that's what I would expect fresh to be. We'll pop the bottle over the magic bean that we planted. There's no gold scortillers, don't worry. And there we go. We have now made ourselves a nice nifty lift. Let's get more water in order to use our beans further. So the bottle that they provide is also very helpful. And if you need to buy more beans and are low on money, by doing this tutorial, it pretty much gives you 2 free more beans. So, pretty helpful. Make sure you grab some water before you leave. We're going to leave. And it spits us around the edge where if you look at the map, you can see where we are. I'm going to knock you out. Thank you for the nut. Is there anything here? Yeah, they stuck the grotto here. So, they actually put it in a place where it's not out of place from the N64 original, because you wouldn't see it in the N64 original. But what we do need to do is to plant our bean here, and then we got to use some water. If you somehow waste your water, you can still hop back in order to get your water. So, it's not that big of a problem. So, they do make it a lot easier for you, which is nice when you have a bit of a time limit, because getting into the very first dungeon is quite cryptic, so we don't need the bottle anymore, so we can do that, and we don't need. Oh, I've got the bomb blast and Brevin mask. I think this goes there, but yeah, I think I want this one. There we are. So let's ride this up. Jump on in. All right, we're now above the gardens. But we need to fly, so... Plus, we probably don't want to be... Wait, were you moaning it? Hey, don't forget, when you launch out of a Deku Flower and are in the air, adjust the view to see what's beneath you. This is a 3DS exclusive thing. Falling down in the wrong place can be a huge hassle, so pay attention to where you're flying. I mean, considering that, this is more widescreen in comparison to the N64 original, it is nice to have the added accuracy. Also, these platforms don't actually move in the 3DS version until you land on them, which is quite nice. I'm not going to go out of my way for those rupees, but I will drop a nut on your noggin, which is quite nice that they put a Deku Bubba so you can stock up on ammo, but I think what I have should be enough. Oh god, the perspective is changing. Make sure it doesn't actually transition to the next day while you're flying. God damn. Can I just get caught and I'll get spit out to where I need to be? Yes! That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so we can try again. But I'm going to have to try again anyway, because if I was in the air and then the transition happens, I will be put back onto solid ground. Alright, it's a new day. Can't mess up this time. So, now that it's a new day, actually, we can now go back to the lottery and try it again. That's if, you know, we're ready for that. But because it's also been a new day, these scrubs have also respawned, which is kind of annoying. So, normally I bomb them, but in this case... Actually, you know what? I might be able to bypass this guy completely if this platform comes back this way. I might just be able to fly right by him. If I just gun it. Yeah, I can just avoid him completely, so that's... Dealing with him is pointless. Bit of magic there in case if you were using your shots to hit them. Actually, I will use my shot to hit this one. And because they arc their Deku Nuts, you can't use your shield to block them, but I wouldn't risk transforming anyway, just in case you do get booted out, so... I mean, these platforms moving when you were going through for the first time in the original... Oh boy, I've gone off course. Mayday! Mayday! No! I dropped. You know what? Give me this money. I can't get the money. Dang it. And you put me here. You went out your way to climb up to the top of the garden and put me here. So yeah, the N64 version, I'm pretty sure it would just kick you out completely, but in the 3D version, they give you checkpoints, which is nice because if, I mean, I guess their mentality was if you've already done it, you don't need to do it again. You've already proved yourself, but, you know, it does make things a tad bit too easy. You know what, I'm just going to gun it. Screw you. Yeah, I did it. But yeah, the platforms did move in the original. It makes it a bit too easy to get through, but because they also stick checkpoints in, but it's still a welcome addition because, you know, time is of the essence. The act on actually doing it is just doing it. You're probably going to get stuck elsewhere.
They keep saying how much I kidnapped her, no matter how many times they see it. It's not going to bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall right into a monster. Why won't they believe what I say? Fine, I get it. Then I shall pay. I shall say nothing more to you. Punish me wherever you get rid of some my rich freaking...
Talk to them again.
I have nothing else to say to you, Deku Scrubs. Do as you will.
Let's transform here. Let's hopefully not get caught here.
Oh! How did you get here? Shh, if they see you, they'll capture you. Right, my brother asked for your help. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Just try to cut my rope. We'll talk after that.
Hopefully they don't see me jumping around in here and screaming at the top of my lungs to try and hit this thing. Let's target you. I was pressing A. Okay, I guess I can't target while doing so. That's a problem. I missed!
Never good after all. Wait, you don't happen to have something that can make a lot of noise? Like a loud instrument that carries a long way? If you have one, show it to me.
Alright, so these ropes are tough. Our blade is weak. That's a great sign if we're going to be fighting more. Let's whip this out.
That tiny thing will never do. Its sound won't carry far enough.
Excuse me, mate. When my music fails, it says that it echoes far, but nothing happens. I think you're a bunch of rubbish.
Don't you have something else?
I have pipes. Well, he's aware that we can transform now at this point.
That guy? Where'd he go?
Hello there.
Oh, you have them, you do! Just like the Princess Deku Pipes, they were great! By the way, who are you?
Anime fault. But because of that yelling, he's now got... We've got their attention. Well done.
Whoa, that's not important now, just listen to me.
The foot movement.
I was trying to find out what poison was in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple about the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight?
You're a cute little bastard, aren't you? I get it.
So then that means you will go in my place and save the princess.
Fair. I mean, I've already been asked to do this, so if that's what it takes to save you. Plus, I've come here in order to save the swamp anyway, so I'll do it.
Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly.
You might want to make that quick then, mate.
Open your ears and listen hard.
You know, you're being that quiet, but they've already kind of seen us, so we better hurry this up, so... You learnt the Sonata of Awakening. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows, proves that the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. I think you only heard half our conversation, mate. Don't assume. I'm a witness. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence! Don't!
You better take the pathway the Deku people use to get to Woodford Temple. But you must hurry. If you don't, they'll be punished by the Deku.
That was just rude. Well, that sucks. Before we go onwards, I neglected to mention this. This is a quill statue. This is basically, an owl statue, but without the fast travel stuff. This is a new thing that was added to the 3DS version because you save via owl statues. But because there's a certain amount of owl statues and they don't want you fast traveling everywhere, so you have to go from one place to another, they put quill statues in certain locations so you can still save your progress. I'm not going to use this one, but I just thought I'd mention that. They will be dotted around in places, and anywhere that there was an owl statue, there will still be. So... But the funny thing is, if I try to go back in even after that shenanigans, they would still let me in. They really do not learn that, you know, if you chuck me out because I didn't listen, then keep me out. But there you gizzle. Hello there, you're a new enemy immediately. Isn't that a dragonfly? As long as you stay away from its tail, you're in no big danger. So what we're going to have to do is go along these mushrooms, along the poison swamp, in order to reach that alcove we saw earlier. And if we launch ourselves at the right time out of these flowers, these dragonflies can't even touch us. There's a grotto right there. We might hop into that later on, but not right now, because getting back up here will be a pain in the bottom. Come on then, you bastards. Bap! Don't drop anything important. There's not really any enemy drop spoils in this. Let's fly over this way. It's funny how the Dekus use this very particular route in order to get up here. Who knows how long these mushrooms have been here. If these mushrooms got chopped down or something, their route would be screwed. You can't hit me. I'm too fast for you. This is where we would actually get the... Are you serious? Where am I? Oh, I'm back on the ledge. Okay, cool. Let me hop in here. This is the ledge that we would actually learn the Song of Soaring in the N64 version. But there is no owl statue here, so instead they put another quill statue for you to save. But that's not a problem, because if we keep on going onwards, we will actually reach the next owl statue, which we just saw. And that moon is menacing! Especially since it's closer, since we're on the second day. We still need to go get our second lottery ticket. We'll probably finish off with that. So let's get through here. Hop over this way. Actually, there is a chest over there, which I do want to actually hop over to. It'll be easier doing it this way and not the other way, but we can't get up to that one over there, so we'll do that later. 20 rupees, not too bad. Like I said, chests that just give you money respawn every time you reload or restart the cycle, so that's a thing. These things have weird names. It's a hip loop. Hip loops are hot-headed, so it will charge you if you look it in the eye. If it comes to you, assume a defensive position. Yeah, they charge at you. They're basically Helmasaurs, but they don't have a helmet. So they're helmetless Helmasaurs. And I guess helmetless Helmasaurs are called hip loops. For some reason. Also, they don't charge as fast. Yeah, I see you there. Gotcha! There's an alcove over here, so let's go hop into there and see what's on the up and up. I've actually got a full wallet, I just realised. I want to put some of that away. Or we might go spend it. I mean, the big bomb bag is now available for us, because we saved the old lady at the end of last episode. So. Oh, it's another fairy fountain, but it's shattered.
Kind young one, please hear my plea. Please find the 3 fairies trapped inside Woodford Temple and bring them back to us.
Stu gives us a full heal like a great fairy would, including on magic. So why the cutscene has to be grandiose when they do that normally is a bit odd, but... yeah, I don't really get that. I was trying to go down into the thing. Alright, so let's head over this way quick. Bombs away! Got him! Actually, did he drop anything? Nope. It's like when we take them out, they actually spawn in some, I saw that thing pop in. Oh yeah, if we get in quick, we can also whack them normally, which is not normally how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, when you kill them, they actually drop Deku flowers for you to use. That's kind of interesting. You don't normally see that. Isn't this the Deku Scrub mark? I wonder if they worshipped here. Well, the temple's supposed to be here, but we don't see any sign of a temple. Let's activate this. Because there's a chest over there I want to open. But we'll deal with that later, because we can walk back here easily. So leave that for a bit. I want to go investigate this chest, because now we have this walk point, it's easy to get back to the middle segment. Thank you for not hitting me, I'll just poop on your face. I think I can avoid that guy. If I just go straight across here and dive bomb again. Oh, I stunned the guy! I even killed him by coming out of the thing. And that guy missed me, so this is actually going very well. I was about to say, if I said that it was going well and then get nutted in the face, that would have been hilarious, but I would have been annoyed. Because again, I would have jinxed myself. Bomb you, landing, going over here. Screw you, mate! I'm getting this. I'll just hop right into the chest and grab yet another heart piece. We're getting tons of these, aren't we? We've already built like 2 heart containers out of these things. It's ridiculous. Because I think this is supposed to be our 9th heart piece so far. Yeah, because we just built another heart container the previous time. And with that, we're going to whip this out and we're going to head back to town to buy our new lottery ticket to continue that side quest and maybe even check out the big bomb bag after the fact. Alright, we are in. Let's take off this mask so we can participate. And let's choose another 3 rupees for today. Another 3 numbers for today. So I'm going to start with an 8. I'm going to go 4. And, you know what? No, you know what? Let's go lucky. 777. We will never know. I don't think it's ever been 777, but that'd be hilarious if it was. So now we've sorted that out. Hello there, madam! I am back! You and your GameCube. A nice fella helped me out so we can finally sell big bomb bags. I like how you're being, anonymous to who helped you so you can protect their identity. Personal information. Once again, the giants are looking out for me. Mummy, don't go picking up bomb bags in the middle of the night anymore. It's like asking to be mugged. And I've actually heard that a thief has been lurking on the outskirts of town. It's been our lifelong dream to sell big bomb bags since back in your daddy's day. Since we can't get the Gourmet goods, this was our big chance, sonny. I just don't want anything to happen to you, Mommy. Welcome. We just got a larger bomb bag in stock. Oh, yeah? Ooh, a bit pricey, though. Might as well buy it. Hell yeah! And that completes it. I mean, you would have only had to just save the old lady to complete this quest in the original, but you have to actually buy the big bomb bag for it to do, and it doesn't seem to be done yet. What else is there to do? Well, since we started the tour, how about we finish with the tour? Well, have you taken any nice pictographs? It's either the king or Tingle. Not joking. Oh, the king! You're amazing! If you're not a Deku scrub, you're not allowed to enter the Deku Palace, but somehow you took this picture. This is a great shot. This is as rare as they come. I'm giving you a big prize. And with that, guys, we will be warping back to Woodfall in order to enter the Woodfall Temple. See you guys then. I'm looking forward to your next picture. You submitted a pictograph of someone photogenic.